look at the air footsies. M.Bison, the original villain of Street Fighter, has just released for Street Fighter 6, and so as I've done for every other character, we are going to do first a quick character overview slash guide for the character. It's not going to be a full guide with optimal combos, but it should be enough to get you started, and it's going to be enough to get me started for the second half of the video, where I'm going to get to master, maybe play a few more if I have time, who knows. Before we get into that, just a quick reminder to hit that subscribe button down below. A lot of you guys watch the videos but aren't subscribed, and it really helps the channel out a lot, so go ahead and hit that red button and let's get into the overview. All right, so let's first go over his special moves, because I feel like that's kind of is what a character is all about for the most part. Like, you kind of get their identity through the special moves. So the first one I think is probably going to be one of the most important, is going to be scissor kick. It's just a really good neutral tool, so you can see if they walk into it, they're just going to get hit. You're going to have some plus frames. On block, it is -5, -5, -4. EX1 you definitely don't want to do. This is just for combos. It's -15. But generally I feel like you're going to want to be poking so that you're at max range. Just think of it like kind of as like a long normal, where if you get too close, they're going to be able to punish you. But if you space it out just right, you're just getting back some space, potentially getting some damage, doing some drive gauge damage. It is going to lose to DIs, I'm pretty sure, so you can't be spamming it. I think this is just a great neutral tool for you to use along with your other great buttons that M.Bison has, along with his great walk speed. I think he's going to be a very neutral heavy character, along with some mix-ups with his bomb special, which we are going to talk about right now. And just if you didn't notice, for scissor kick, it's quarter circle forward kick. It's not a charge motion anymore, so it's going to be easier to walk around and just use it instead of just having to charge back and only do it off of while you're holding back. So then the bomb special, you're going to be able to combo into it. Pretty much the jabs go into the jab one, medium you go into the medium one, heavy you go into heavy, and all these do exactly what it sounds like. It plants a bomb in the opponent, which detonates over time or with certain special moves. I'll talk about those special moves in a bit, but we're gonna go into these later on. But that's the idea. It's gonna basically give you some more creativity with your offense and combos once you can get this inside of them. Then of course he has Psycho Crusher back. They made this only a V trigger move in Street Fighter 5, but it's back as a normal move. It says charge special. It's basically his most damaging combo ender. So in cases where you could combo into scissor kick, you can do a bit harder combo because of like his charge. So if you're not used to charge characters, it might be a bit tricky. The trick is you just have to delay. You have to press it like right when it's supposed to come out, and that's going to do a bit more damage than scissor kick. And the medium one you can dash after and be +2. The heavy one you don't need to dash. You're just going to be in their face, +15. The light one, I'm not too sure, +21, so you can dash and +2 again. And they also do clash with fireballs, so a single hit projectile you're going to be able to clash with it and beat it. I think this is pretty difficult though, because there's a lot of startup before it can actually do this. Probably the light one is the best. EX actually is projectile invincible, but not until like frame 13, I'm pretty sure. So you're gonna have to do it pretty far away, but it's gonna be able to actually reach really far. So I think in general, probably these ones aren't gonna be so good for getting through projectiles, maybe the slower ones, but EX is gonna actually be, you're gonna be able to react from around this range, probably not too close, because you're just gonna get hit by the fireball. And then basically his last special move, also a charge move called Shadow Rise. If you do nothing, it just is a hop. It's like an empty demon flip basically. If you press punch, it'll do Devil's Reverse, and you can control the air trajectory, so you can make it really hard for your opponent to anti-air. You can do a fake out like this, or you could go straight in. You can see +4. And then one more option, he can do Stomp into another punch. All of this is going to be plus. And I think EX Stomp is +5. So there's a bunch of options to make it hard for your opponent to anti-air and get in, and then get your offense going. So now let's talk about his normals and combos a bit. So in general, jabs, you can go into scissor kick. If you're too far, you can't do the other special, but I think from farther you can do the EX. So that's a good way to get your bomb in them. For mediums, you can do stand medium punch into crouch medium punch. So you can do this into this is generally what you're going to want to do, or into Psycho Crusher as I was showing before for the damage and corner carry. If you land a crouch medium punch, this is +5, so you can go into this. Stand light kick is your farthest 4 frame, and I think stand jab is your farthest 5 frame. So in general, you're going to be wanting to do triple strings like this, like a counter hit. You're going to do light kick, and then punish counter is +6, so you can get crouch medium punch at a 6 frame. And I think this is going to be one of the most important moves for combos, the crouch medium punch. And you can go into this, but I think EX scissor kick is such a great combo starter, and you're gonna see why. So first, you basically can get extra damage instead of just going into the sword. You can see 2470 instead of just this, and way more corner carry, right? You can also do this drive rush combo for a bit extra damage and a bit more corner carry, I think. But if you don't want to spend the extra drive gauge, you can just do this. And then I think that really crazy one is you can get stand heavy punch, which combos into level 1, and the corner carry on this is just crazy. If you do it from all the way in the corner, you can almost get the other person to the other corner, like you're over half the stage. So I think this combo is really good for the corner carry. You're not going to get any Oki from it. I think you're like +11 after. So you're not actually going to be able to get your throw or anything, but I think that combo is really good. In the corner, instead of the stand fierce, you can get forward heavy punch, his overhead, into this light special. Then off of heavies is a bit weird. I think stand heavy kick, stand heavy punch are generally the heavies you're going to be using. So he has a sweep, it's just crouch heavy kick. He has slide, which is down forward heavy kick. And the crazy thing about stand fierce and back heavy kick is that they're both +1. So you can kind of just keep pressuring like this, and then if you think they're going to press a button, you just go for the lights, and you don't even have to really think about it. If it's a normal hit, you just combo into this anyways, and if it's a counter hit, you can go into the big damage combo. And then in terms of drive rush combos, off of jabs, you can do stand medium punch. So if you just want to do one drive rush, you can do that. Off of crouch medium kick, you can also go into stand medium punch right away, and stand medium punch goes into back heavy kick. So this is kind of what I've been doing. I'm not really sure if this is the best combo off of this, but it's it gets the party started. Or you could just go into Psycho Crusher if you just want the damage and no bomb. And then in general, crouch medium punch, you can do this loop, the crouch medium punch into back heavy kick. I don't think this is optimal, but it's the only one I can remember right now. Honestly, you can also do stand medium punch into this, which I think is probably going to be the more optimal routes. But if you want something easy to remember, you just loop these 3. Kind of like the combo Juri has. Alright, then quickly I'll talk about his anti-airs really quick. So I got Ryu doing a jump fierce. I think crouch fierce has some anti-air invincibility, but if you do it too slow, you're just gonna get beat out. So you have to do it fast, and it actually knocks down on counter hit. I don't know if you can really confirm it, but it does you can get some combos after, if you know it's gonna counter hit for sure. I think his other main anti-airs, you can do Psycho Crusher. I'm not actually sure the properties on it, but it seems to beat jump-ins, at least so far. And you can even go into level 3. And then the last main one is going to be jump medium punch target combo, which I think is called Hell Attack. And you're going to be able to get some really good combos off of this. So you can see that combo. It's basically the same combo routes as before, right? As the EX scissor kick. So if it's high enough, you can get the stand heavy punch into any super. Stand heavy punch is only cancelable into supers, by the way. But other than that, it's mostly used for pressure. If you're really good at charging, you can get the heavy Psycho Crusher, but I think it is a bit tricky. And if you miss it, if you do it a bit too late, you're gonna be super punishable. He does have a throw loop, off of throw. You can dash and be +2, but this isn't honestly ideal, even though it's auto time, because you can't really shimmy off of this. They're just gonna, you would have to backdash the shimmy. So I think it's better to just walk up and get your throw, at least most of the time, so you can actually threaten with a shimmy. And then speaking of shimmies, I think there's something simple, or into the EX scissor kick, into whatever. And then for DP punishes, there's actually something special you can do. You can do a heavy scissor kick, and then since this is +7, you can get some big damage off of that. And I'll show you guys, I think, the max damage combo that we've seen so far, but it's going to require the bomb combos, which I guess we'll get into right now, since that's one of the last things I have to show you guys. All right, so we'll start in the corner since I feel like it's easier to show it. I'm gonna save the state with them on the bomb. So first, let me tell you what happens if you do the special moves on block. Basically, they're all plus. All right, light +6, medium +6, heavy is +5. You can also blow it up by doing the bomb special again, +6, +5, same sort of deal, or I guess all +6. I think EX Psycho Crusher is like +10, and then the other thing that can blow it up is the Devil's Reverse, which is like +16, but you're not in actual throw range, so you gotta do something like this to frame trap. All right, then getting into the combos that we can get off of them. Off of light and medium Psycho Crusher, I don't think you can get anything, at least not that I saw. Off of heavy Psycho Crusher, you can get immediately level 1 or level 3, or sweep in the corner. If you're mid-screen, I think you can only get level 1, because level 3 has a bit less range. So you can see level 1 is going to still hit, but if I try level 3, it's not going to work. Same kind of thing with the bombs. I think the light and medium bombs, you don't really get a combo after, but heavy bomb, I think you get light Psycho Crusher. So it's a bit more you can get, but in general, it's the same kind of thing. I don't think you get stand heavy punch or forward heavy punch for the extra juggles yet. Same thing with Devil's Reverse. You can get Psycho Crusher. I think you can medium Psycho Crusher. Maybe not, but you can do this into supers as well. But still no forward heavy punch or stand heavy punch, I don't think. Or I think it's after EX Psycho Crusher actually that you get the medium. There we go. So there's the basic bomb combos. All right, there's two more I should show you guys. The first is, I think, is going to be his most damaging combo route. It's going into a special animation with his EX Psycho Crusher. And there's a few things you can do. You can go for heavy Psycho Crusher right away if you don't have any more drive gauge, or you don't want to spend any. So you can do that if you want, or you can probably get stand fierce, I would think, into whatever as well. But the crazy combo you can get, forward and then light or EX this, and this can go into level 3. And it works mid-screen too, but it's just a bit harder to time the head stomp. Actually, you do heavy head stomp and then you have to go forward a little bit, but you can get the same kind of combos. And that leads us into the max damage combo. Let's say they wake up with an EX DP. Obviously, we don't know if this is actually max damage, but it's an incredibly large amount of damage. So this is definitely the biggest thing people have found in the past few hours that I've seen, at least. It's kind of a lot of light, but other than that, there's like a lot of ways you can go into the EX Psycho Crusher. Like you can get a drive rush after that into that combo if they decide to just jump. Sometimes you can get an anti-air into it, into the same thing, and get the whole thing. And then one last combo, which is basically like the explosion not off of a special. So I found this setup, After the EX, you do a throw. You can go for an overhead low. But yeah, it's basically the same kind of juggle as other combos. Just you gotta time the health stab a bit. So that's honestly pretty much it. Besides that, he's got level 1 and level 3 that are 10 frame supers. I don't think level 2 is really a wake up. It's 26 frames, but you can control the distance and it'll go through fireballs. But since it's so slow, you can't really react to like a sonic boom with it. But other fireballs, I think you could just go here. You can even get some side switches with it. If you do like this or this one, it'll side switch. And then level 3, I've kind of shown you, right? You can cancel off of pretty much anything. And stand heavy punch goes into all the supers. I guess we could talk about DI combos. I honestly don't know the optimal ones. You can do the target combo into, I guess, light store. You could just do like stand heavy kick into whatever. Yeah, I think you just do like stand heavy kick into EX scissor kick, perhaps. But yeah, I think that's the extent of my knowledge with M.Bison so far on the first day. If I missed anything, leave it down in the comments. Share with the rest of the class so that we can actually learn the character. And yeah, don't go anywhere because we are going to put everything that I just shown you guys into action. We're going to go into the ranked matches and get to master rank on day 1 with M.Bison. Let's work on the CPU. Oh! Combos. Patience, neutral. Have super. Yeah. Oh, I'm +6. You don't know that? It's okay. Placement matches actually don't matter as long as you get to Diamond 5. Why are you trying so hard, dude? Not a normal amount of trying. He's not jumping at all. Cross up. The offense is crazy, no? Psycho Crusher. Nightmare. Oh. Why is he not jumping? Watch this. Oh, you parried? I guess that makes sense. I was trying to cross him up. What? Look at the offense. Get the look at the air footsies. That one. GG. Combo. Just punish. Parry. A winner. That didn't kill. This jab scaling nerf is crazy. Can you DI this on reaction? I feel like he's allowed to try that. He's plotting something. Don't test me. Punish. Another kick. I won. Throw loop. Throw loop. Throw loop. Keeps jumping. It's not bad. Oh, plus it, right? Oh, you don't know that. Watch. Oh. Oh, combo. I don't think that was optimal. Double KO. That's the Fireballs, guys. Sprinkle. Watch this. Bro, that's too funny. This guy plays Street Fighter 5, so I feel like he should know. It's his plus. It just looks plus, no? I was meaning to test that. Comics. What? That's kind of cheap, no? Beg for your life. I parried. And punish. Oh, I checked that. I jump forward. They're the best combo. We got 2 more of those. Yeah, I feel like that was a glitch because sometimes it would avoid attacks. I don't think it was meant to do that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Word. That would be crazy, no? The super is cheap. It's a mix-up. Or something. Why'd that take so long? Bro, we're not catching up to that. Let's be real. Well, he's at 1588 already. All right, thank you guys for watching the video. We got to our master rank with M.Bison. He's definitely a lot of fun. I feel like the bomb combos are probably the most fun. I think being good with the character is going to come down to your optimization with the bombs, and then also your neutral with like stand medium kick, scissor kick, and just trying to control the pace of the neutral and getting those air to airs with the jump medium punches to make sure you're getting big damage. Because I did feel like there was some struggle anti-airing. His crouch heavy punch is honestly pretty slow compared to like a DP, right? So you could consider that a weakness. There's definitely characters with worse anti-airs than him, but his I don't think are perfect. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about M.Bison. Leave a like if you liked the video, if you learned something, and hit that red subscribe button down below, since a lot of you guys that watch the videos aren't subscribed. So just go ahead and check that real quick that you're hitting that red subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.